I am on a Sunseeker Manhattan 50 with Steve and Carron, and this is a boat that if you've been on Aquaholic for a month or two you might be familiar with, and it's a very particular reason why I wanted to meet Steve and Carron, and that's because they contacted me and told me about their buying experience with this boat. So I'm going to introduce these two guys and we'll have a little chat about the boat. And I think the first thing I'd like to touch on is the reason you contacted me and the reason that you bought this boat, or how you came across it.
I found it on your channel, Aquaholic, and I kept looking at it, and fell in love with the quality of the boat, and came down, went and looked at another boat in Falmouth, looked at this one, which is much more expensive than I wanted to spend money on.
Always the way.
Yeah. And we just bought it just like that. And then I realised when looking at a few of your videos that you actually lived in Torquay, or your boat's here at least.
Yep.
And I thought, well, we was on the train board yesterday, so I thought I'll just contact you and let you know that your videos are working.
Fantastic. And I think that's really interesting because I get asked a lot, have you ever known of anybody who's bought a boat because of one of your videos? And so to actually introduce you guys to somebody who's bought one, I thought was a really great idea. So do you think you can just a little look through? We have got a full tour on this boat on the channel, so we don't need to go into every area, but just curious to know what it was about this boat and the things that you particularly like about it and why you bought it. So perhaps you can give us a quick guided tour through it.
Yeah. Well, obviously from your video, we love the table.
Okay.
That was very nice.
Yep.
And we love the space of the boat.
Yeah, it does feel very roomy, doesn't it?
After being on a sports boat.
It feels like an apartment. So, a floating apartment.
Yeah, yeah. What boat was it that you had before?
A Sea Line S41.
So that's more of a sports cruiser style. So you've got the cockpit up here and then you go down into the cabin.
Yes.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah. So we thought for spending more time in the winter, it'd be nice to be up here and see the other boats and see the sea. So
yeah,
quite steep steps on the S41 going down.
Yeah.
We're not youthful anymore.
But I think you're either really in it or in the cockpit on that boat, aren't you? Whereas with this one, you've got this wonderful sort of deck saloon area. It connects straight through to the cockpit, and that works really well.
Yeah, yeah.
Excellent. Share some more of it, if you wouldn't mind.
Well, again, when I looked at your video, I thought, what an old-fashioned steering wheel.
Yeah.
And then when I saw it in the flesh, I agree with you. It's quality.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of people that have looked at your video said they like the wraparound cockpit, and so do I.
Yep.
Apparently, the owner who's just left, or the old owner, said he never really used it. He was always upstairs.
Okay.
So, but yeah, it's just
a nice setup, that, isn't it? Yeah.
And I quite like the galley being down there. I know all the new boats have them at the rear.
Well, that's a very interesting point, isn't it? Because that is the new thing. But I think opinion is divided, and obviously, like you say, there are certainly advantages to this, aren't there?
Well, I think the fact that you're not sitting looking at the kitchen.
Yes.
It's one of them.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And again, I agree with what you not that I agree with everything you say, but
no, fair
the
enough.
full beam downstairs is just cabin was a must, and the quality of the bathrooms.
Yeah.
You know, just having had a Sea Line, it was lovely. We loved it to bits.
Yeah.
It is another level.
Yeah.
Of quality.
Yeah.
But obviously you've got to pay for it, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Shall we have a quick look down there? Just as I say, there is a full tour if you want to see the whole boat, but it's just interesting to have a quick look at the things that you particularly like about it.
Well, Carron loves the cupboards and
yes, it's lots of storage. And the other nice thing I discovered this morning, because we've only been on the boat 24 hours, it's got a built-in bin.
Yeah, we didn't realise
as well. Which is really great.
Okay, yeah. Sometimes it's the practical things, isn't it?
Yeah. So
because our old boat used to have a carrier bag hanging off.
And we've got a full-size fridge freezer.
Yeah.
Which is a big bonus.
Yeah.
Oven's a bit on the small side, but you've got a hob, and I've actually ordered, and it's just arrived at the marina. Yeah. I've ordered an air fryer, so I thought that would be a brilliant gadget to have on the boat. And when we met
the owners last time, cracked open a bottle of champagne for us on the survey actually, and Karen decided to wash up.
Yeah.
And she broke the Sunseeker glass.
Oh no!
They're all engraved glasses, so yes, I wasn't very popular.
But it was the bedroom really. This bedding is off our old boat, so it doesn't really go at the moment.
Okay. Yeah, that really does sort of sell the boat, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Great space, and the other nice thing as well is it's actually a proper mattress. So it's a Sunseeker mattress.
Right.
So it's a proper.
It's like a sprung mattress rather than just foam.
Yeah. And then it's actually an ottoman bed. So
which we didn't even know.
Although you've got
in fact, they both are.
you've got 2 big storage drawers there, which are great.
Yeah.
In our other boat, you had to lift the mattress to get to them, but here there's a strap and you lift it, and it's an ottoman bed.
Oh, wow.
So more storage on both of them.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Learning all the time.
Yeah.
Excellent. And then you got the ensuite down here.
And first time we've ever used a shower on a boat.
Yeah.
Which was the first time was this morning.
Right.
And the pressure was fantastic, and it's just, yeah.
Really
Awesome.
good.
Awesome.
And one thing we'll probably do in this cupboard here, we're going to have a wine fridge fitted.
Ah, nice idea.
Because the fridge always takes up the champagne and the wine, so we thought we'll have a wine fridge.
Awesome.
So we'll put that there.
Yeah, ideal.
Yeah, not going to bother with the Hoover.
No. Get your priorities right.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Cool. Let's go and wander back up. And I just would like to have a chat about the sort of boating that you've done and also what you plan to do with it. I think that's interesting. So, first of all, where are you going to keep the boat?
Port Saloon.
Okay.
I had a boat there 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And kids come along, mortgages.
Yeah.
Kids gone now.
Uh-huh.
Mortgage hasn't.
Right.
And I just like it down there. It's an hour and 15 minutes from door to door for us.
Where do you live?
We live in Surrey.
Okay.
Near
right.
Cranley.
Yeah.
So yeah, straight down the A3, and we're there.
Perfect.
So,
Easy to go across the Isle of
and
Wight.
we love the Isle of Wight. We love Bembridge. We love going up the Beaulieu River. There's so much to see and do along the Solent.
Yeah.
So yeah, we love it. And we had a week on the boat, our old boat, this year for obvious reasons.
Yes.
And we said we want a bigger boat.
Yeah.
And do it more.
I always say the thing with boats is that they shrink when you get them wet. Everybody I know has bought a boat, and I used to sell boats for a living, and people would always say, "This is the biggest boat I'm ever going to need. This is all I'm ever going to want." And then 2 years later, they're back in going, "Well, if we had another ensuite, or if we had a bit more here, or we had that," and boats they shrink. You get used to them, and then you want something bigger. But I think this is a really good size for the UK. I think it's a sort of size that's very capable when you're out at sea, but small enough that you can get into most of the marinas and places like that.
Yeah.
And I think you said there was a bit of a story about the name of the boat, because this is what it's going to be called, isn't it?
Yes, Aquaholic,
Right.
which is Catalan
Okay.
for blue water.
Okay.
It's where I was brought up. I was brought up in Spain, so I
Right.
went to school there, and I lived in Aquaholic, which is a very beautiful spot north of Barcelona.
Uh-huh.
And when my parents passed away, we took their ashes to Spain, so they're in the bay, and then Steve proposed to me
Wow.
there.
So an important place for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially.
And we thought it was a nice name. It's blue water, so
Yeah. Perfect. That's
no
absolutely
one will be
ideal.
able to pronounce it, but there you go.
You have to spell it every time you
I
call it on
can't
the
spell it. I
radio.
always get it wrong.
Yeah. So I think the nickname's now already probably Aggie.
Right. That's a bit easier, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. Cool. So your plan is to take the boat back up tomorrow, because we're in Torquay at the moment.
Yes. Yeah, we're taking it back tomorrow and load up. We've got a car at Port Saloon full of our old stuff to put on the boat, personalise it a bit.
Yep.
And we arrived on the train yesterday, so we haven't even got a kettle here at the moment.
Wow.
So yeah, back to Port Saloon.
Brand new to it all then, or to this boat at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. So there you go. It's just a really short meet the owner. I was really excited to hear from Steve, because obviously, as I say, people always ask, do people watch your videos and then never buy the boats? And he has done. So he was very kind, or they were both very kind, of course, to agree to a quick film. But I'm going to leave them in peace now. They've got lots to do. They've got to fuel the boat up, and then they're heading for the Solent tomorrow. So just a quick video. Hope you've enjoyed that one, and we will look forward to catching you again on another one very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.